Hi, Maxcold here with Igloo. Going to talk to you this afternoon about the Island Breeze and Maxcold 60 roller, all the great features this product has. Alright, we'll start with the basics. This is a wheel cooler. Igloo thinks of everything. Extra wide wheels, these are 6.5-inch rubberized wheels. These wheels go over the roughest terrain and they're soft ride, that way they're not rattling over the parking lot. Our locking telescoping handle is designed at the optimum height. That way when you're towing it, you're not towing it, tilting it down too far, and you're not tilting it too far up this way, because if it's too far this way, the weight's going to keep wanting to shift it over and tump over. Our locking telescoping handles are designed for the optimum height of 31 inches from the ground to the human hand to grab and go. They're also long enough that you're not going to be knocking your heels against the cooler body as you're walking with it. That's pretty aggravating. Let me give you a quick demo going over the ruts. So I'm pushing a fully loaded cooler and pulling with no problems. Alright, one more demonstration on the great advantages of our large wheels and locking telescoping handle. Look at this tall curve. That's about 10 inch tall. Grab, and it walks right up the curve just like a monster truck or an SUV. At Igloo, we know you buy a cooler to keep your drinks ice cold. Most coolers are designed to sit flat on the surface. But what that does, especially in the 100-degree heat, is that hot ground is making contact with your cooler and baking the inside of your contents. At Igloo, we've developed what we call Cool Riser technology. And if you get down here with me, what that does is it puts an air gap between the ground and the cooler, allowing air to flow through it, minimizing the hot pavement baking the inside of the cooler. It really makes about a 5 to 7 degree inside temperature of your cooler. Imagine drinking a cold beer or a soda, which is 5 or 7 degrees warmer. Doesn't taste as good. Cool Riser technology is a simple solution to keep your stuff ice cold. Alright, Igloo's Maxcold 60 roller. The reason we call it Maxcold is because it has extra thick insulation in the body and in the lid. Let me grab my prop right here. And as you can see in this cutaway here, a lot of thick foam in the lid and thick insulation in the body. All that combined with Cool Riser technology gives you the best thermal performing cooler on the market. So great design doesn't stop on the outside of the cooler. You got to carry all the details to the inside. At Igloo, we've developed what we call the fill and freeze divider. In this case, you're able to separate your beer from your soda water and soft drinks. Simply take this divider, fill it with tap water, freeze it for a few hours, and not only does it keep things separated, but it also works hard to keep things extra cold on the inside. Shoves right in there, and now you've got the best cooler on the soccer field. Don't forget about the food trays. These food trays are a great way to keep your snacks and sandwiches out of the ice. Use that extra space on top of the cooler, because the bottom is filled with the cold drinks. Put your food tray on the top, put your sandwiches and your snacks, and you're ready to go. Let's talk about drain plugs on the Maxcold 60 roller here. Our drain plug is located at the very back of the cooler and at its lowest point. At the end of the day, you're ready to go home. You want to save some icy mess. Just go ahead and tilt and drain. Be careful not to drain the water as you're using it, because that cold water keeps things extra cold. Acts as an insulator. And you're done. And now it's a little bit lighter to lift in the back of the SUV. At Igloo, again, we think of everything. So think about taking your cooler to the park is one thing with the extra wide wheels and the locking telescope and handle. But what about after you're done for the day and you're loading it in and out of the SUV? These grab-through carry handles are extra wide, have a lot of finger space, and make it easy for you to grab and lift. I'll demonstrate. Here. Now I'm loading the cooler into the SUV, And I'm done. So thanks for listening to all the great features of this great product. I want you to know that beyond all the convenience features, easy to tow, Maxcold performance, food trays, fill and freeze dividers, that this is one tough, rugged cooler. This sucker's going to last you a long time, and with an insulated lid, it's sturdy enough for me to stand on.